All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this channel update. It is July 20th for me, 2025. And this channel's update is to let y'all know what's going on with the channel, what's coming up in the, you know, series and everything. So today I recorded the last of the series for the current project Zomboid. I got some things I got to do this coming week, so I needed to get it, recorded early and everything. Usually I've been lately just recording the day before and uploading it, but now I'm getting it like this one I had to get like a week ahead. So I just finished recording the last one of those. They're uploaded, they'll be released. The last day is Friday. I do need to give you a heads up though. Episode 20, which is the last episode, is split into two parts. One will be released at 7 a.m., the other will be released at 7:15 a.m. The reason why I split it up is because that episode was 2 hours long. I wanted to cut out the first part because we're just traveling. The second part is where pretty much all the action happens. It's like an hour and 17 minutes or something long. The first part is like 49 something minutes long. So if you want to just cut out the travel part and just want to get to the action, just go to the second video when it's released about 15 minutes after the first one. But that is the end of that series, and I had a lot of fun with it. Next Monday, we start up the new series on Project Zomboid, which is us um, doing the apocalypse population settings with all of my other normal settings that I want. So we're going to have apocalypse, population start, multiplier, all that stuff. But I'm going to be turning off respawn like I always do, and I'm going to be turning off transmission because we're going to die anyway, no matter what. I'm expecting like 10 deaths is going to be my limit for how long. Um, I said in the last video in the last episode at the end, but I'm gonna repeat it here. I don't like playing on the higher population settings because it actually just feels like the game drags on too long. Um, there are just so many zombies on the higher population settings that it takes you an episode to do maybe 3 blocks. Maybe you'll get 3 blocks in an episode, clearing out 3 blocks around your base, um, and things like that. And that just feels way too long to me. It feels boring. I've watched people do this. There's a really good YouTuber. I love his content, but eventually I just stop watching because it gets to the point that I just bored and want to go find something else. And that is Mick Zed. I like watching Mick do his B42 playthrough. His first playthrough was really really fun. I'm not sure if he's moved on to another playthrough now or not. I do like watching his videos and watching him play through, but I he plays on apocalypse settings, so he's got all the zombies spawning. I watch it and eventually I get bored and I have to move on to another video. It's nothing against Mick. It's just I can't go how many zombies he's having to kill just to move like a block down the road. It's too much. But we're going to try it ourselves come this Monday, but I'm expecting it not to last very long. I'm expecting maybe to die 10 times and I get really, really bored and I just move on to another series. So, um, we'll probably do, so next week, well, not next week, but the week after the last episode when we start the new series for Project Zomboid, that Friday, um, there'll probably not be any Project Zomboid video. I'm going to start up the Ragnarok series on Ark Survival Ascended that Friday morning at 7 a.m. will be the new episode there. Mainly, I'm going to be going over the mods and stuff and starting up and getting into the map and everything like that. Um, and then Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to start streaming it. if my internet can handle it. There is a question of if my internet's going to work or not, because I've had some on and off internet lately. So yeah, but as I was saying, as I was thinking, as Ragnarok is coming that weekend, August 1st will be the first episode. It'll be released at 7 a.m. And then I'm going to start streaming it if my internet can handle it. If not, I'll stop the stream and start recording it so we can continue on with it. But and the Ragnarok series is only going to be the weekends. Maybe I'll have a video every Friday morning. I'm not sure, but mostly it's going to be Saturday and Sunday and streaming it if I can stream it. If not, I'll do, like I said, I'll do a recording and upload it. Um, so that's what's going to happen on the weekend. I am going to be continuing the American Truck Simulator stuff also on the weekends. They're going to be releasing at 7 a.m. Monday, it's not Monday, Saturday and Sunday until we finish the Cruising Iowa event, which we just have to get like I think six more cities traveled 100 miles to deliver stuff or to and from. So we're going to do that, finish that off, and things like that. And that's pretty much it for new series and ongoing series. I guess I can say I'm pretty much done with Farming Simulator right now. I just have no motivation to go back and play it. Um, there is a couple of interesting notes though on Farming Simulator. Celebuki, the maker of the Alma, Missouri map that we were playing on, is going to be sometime within the next 2 weeks, maybe, going to be releasing an update to Alma, Missouri, and you have to have a brand new save to take advantage of all that stuff. He's changing like the farm layout, the farm numbers, the farm layout, and stuff like that. Um, I'm pretty sure you're still going to have the same starter farm and everything, but the size of the fields and stuff will probably change. The number of fields are going to change and stuff like that. So there's all kind of stuff like that. They're going to add like alfalfa hay or something like that to you can harvest and feed your animals and all that stuff. Um, and then also the main equipment pack that I like using is the Lizard Colossus pack. I just like it because it lets me get things done quickly because of the unrealistic sizes and the speeds you can go at. They just released an update that added a bunch of new things. They added a stone picker, they added a sprayer, they added a water tanker, but they're also have already announced that they're going to be adding more stuff in the future. So they still got to render the stuff in Blender, put it into the game, test it, and all that stuff. So it's probably still going to take another month or so, if that, if not even that quick. And one of the things they've announced is they're going to be making a slurry thing available, which is great. But the other thing that they've also announced is they're not going to be doing anything with precision farming until they feel that the most of the bugs have been ironed out of the system. So they're not going to be doing anything with that. So what their deal is, what their criteria is for that, I don't know. We could not have precision farming with Lizard Colossus for a year or ever. Yeah, it's up to them on what their criteria is for bug fixes. Because eventually, Giants is just going to say, this is what it is, and we're not doing anything else with it. And even though this shit is broken, and it is. So, yeah, you're just going to have to go with that. Um, if they ever do add precision farming in there, and as soon as they get the slurry tanker thing in there, definitely going to probably be going back to playing some more farming sim because that'll have everything. That'll have everything I need to actually do what I want in a map with precision farming. So we'll probably get back into it whenever those two things happen. Um, and we may go back to Alma, Missouri. We'll probably start a new save with the new deal because it'll probably be out by then. So yeah. So at the end of the video here, I'm just going to talk about what we're going to what I got some stats for everybody who likes looking at stats. So this is my channel stats for I think my last channel stat video was like at the end of last year, I think. So it's been like 6, 7 months now. So yeah, I guess we could do that. So the channel is doing okay. We haven't really fallen, we haven't really risen. Uh, so I'm at 1.6K view. This is all in the last 28 days. I'm at 1.6K views. Very nice. Thank you everybody for everybody who's watching. I have 73.8 watch time and hours over the last 28 days. So thank you everybody. And um, I haven't gained or really lost subscribers. For the last 2 months, 2.5 months, I've been fluctuating between 390 subscribers and 394 subscribers. Don't know why, but yeah, there it is. So I'm like at 392 right now, and I always fluctuate between 394 and 390 over the last month. So I'm gaining and I'm losing at the same time. So whatever. I don't know if something's broke with YouTube or if that's just actually what's happening. I cannot tell you. Um, and let's go ahead and do a lifetime thing. So my channel we've been here over 11 years now. I started this channel on January 9th, 2014, and it is now the last deal is July 19th, 2025. That's the last time they updated the stats for the channel. So thanks everybody for being here for over a year. I mean, over 11 years. For everybody who likes the videos and likes them and subscribes and everything. Thank you. Started out, I think I started out with, yeah, I started out with Minecraft, 1.6.4, the Direwolf 20 pack, if I remember correctly. We started out as that was my first ever series released on the channel. It wasn't very good, I'm going to tell you, and I think I've improved a little bit, not much, but I think I've improved a little bit. I want to say, uh, I think see that was I was doing 1.6.4 Direwolf 20 pack, and what I was basically doing, if I remember correctly, is I was following along with Direwolf series on series on the pack and kind of copying and modifying stuff to how I wanted it to be and things like that as I was playing along, watching him. So that's basically what that was. But we got through it. It was a lot of fun. I haven't really ever felt the only other pack I've ever completed, and I never recorded it, and I regret not recording it, was I did Stone Block 2 all the way through. I didn't do the I didn't do the complete advanced stuff on it, like getting infinite everything, but I did make the Project E I think it was Project E then, tablet and the tablet you can carry in your hand and carry it around with you and had the full draconic armor set and everything. I just never I just never recorded it, unfortunately. Um, yeah. So, yeah, we started all the way back on January 9th, 2014. We have gotten 119,248 views so far. Um, we have 7.7K watch time and hours. We started out really strong back in, when I first started the channel, but we fell off and really didn't ever do anything. I think, yeah, in 2019, I think for the whole of 2019, I took a break for a year and we started back up again. I think I started up again oh, actually, I took about 2 years off almost, it looks like, because there was no watch time at that time. Yeah, I think I took like around it was what was it? Uh so when I started getting 0 watch hours was Thursday, November 21st, 2019, and I started getting watch hours again uh, Monday, April 5th, 2021. So yeah, I took a little bit over a year off if I remember correctly. I think that was just about the time that YouTube really buckled down and got into um like banning channels that said that they were starting their whole thing about kids and stuff like that, and I just at that point I just took a break because I didn't want to get caught up in that or anything because my channel is not for kids, and I think like for about 6 months or so I turned on the options for saying that my channel is not to be used for kids, and then I eventually just stopped using that because I didn't need to anymore after that, really. And then we have over 392 subscribers uh on lifetime of the channel. So our highest peak looks like it was huh back in for some reason it says in September 2024 I was like my highest peaks. No, October 25th, 2024 is like I like spiked up 3 subscribers in a single day or something, I think is yeah, I think that's how many I got in a single day that day or something. I don't remember what I was doing then, of course. My top viewed videos right now is the part 14 of the Project Zomboid series we're playing right now that I just finished. 39 views on that. And then let's see, we have my just recently released Arc Knight's View and Blaze Altar banner was at 26. And then for some reason Pokemon Modern Emerald playthrough part 0 is at 21. Wow, I've had 71 views in the last 48 hours. Not bad. Yeah, that was weird. Back in July 17th, 2014, um the PTR for Diablo 3 Reapers just released is around then it just released and they added the Rainbow Goblin and the Whimsydale portal to the game where if you find a Rainbow Goblin kill it opens up a place to like a map a small map to Whimsydale. It was a minute and 32 seconds because I would just recorded me finding the goblin, killing the goblin, and going in and exploring a little bit. It has 8,811 views. I have no idea why. Okay. And the average view duration of it is only 11.3%, which means nobody's ever watched the full video. The average view duration is not enough to say everybody watched a minute and 32-second video. And then my next highest one, surprisingly, is the Diablo 2 Resurrected mods going over the D2R MM and the mods for it. I've had a lot of comments on that video. The problem is I just can't help you with it anymore. I haven't played it in long and forever, and I don't even know if any of the mods work for that anymore. I don't I've still got it subscribed to on Nexus Mods and I see some updates for it every now and then, but hardly anything's going on over there. Um, and then we have the taking a better look at the better SP mod that we did as well. And then for some reason, one of them is my Elden Ring FPS Unlock mod install guide. Okay. Um, then my SN10 video for Arknight stable farm based on the Custoven strategy. Yeah, that's when I think that's when I was doing that was around the time I was probably doing that we still had CC mainly up and going and I was doing various things on that and I watched Costian V's strategy and said, "You know what? That's really good, but I'd like to change some things." So I think that's why I released that video. And then of course I have Raven Creek, the Journey to Raven Creek Sophie mod collection. Was that like Sophie's mod 1.12 or was that still 1.11 collection? That's the part 1. That's not even, like, when we got to, Raven Creek. That was just, like, the part 1, like, where I was going over the mods of the pack and the character that I made. That I don't even think that isn't even gameplay in it, and 2,243 people have watched that video. Um, the 1.0 release Primalist Shaman, Spriggan Thorn Totem build, part 17 is the next one. And then we got the 1.13 part 1 Sophie Project Zomboid Sophie collection. And then we have I have no idea why I have this up here. I don't even remember recording this or anything and releasing it. The New King's Raid title screen and song back in January 13th, June 13th, 2018. Okay, I don't even remember recording that. And then we have Project Zomboid Sophie Collection, Raven Creek Episode 3. That's not the Journey to Raven Creek video. That's when we were trying to play in Raven Creek. And we had to, I think that's the one where we were playing around in Raven Creek and we got on the motorcycle and we ran into a pole, got kicked off the motorcycle and like got gotten by zombies that were right around. I was trying to get away from them. I just hit the pole, fell off, and I tried to fight back, but they got me. All right. So, well, that's everything. This has been 21 minutes of me reminiscing almost. But yeah, okay. Thank you for watching. I will see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.